Welcome back, I'm Mr. AP, and today we will be trying again doing the SAT math section, both no calculator and calculator, because we messed up on our last video. We got 740. Now, I'm certain math section is the easiest part of the SAT, honestly. I think it's too easy. The reason I threw on the last one is because I didn't have enough time for reasons, because I kept explaining the questions to the viewers, so that actually cut a little bit of time. So we're gonna go down to the math section. I'm gonna write a little bit amount of rules for this. Let's see, we're gonna go to the end of the second one. Okay, so oopsie, okay. So here are rules. Let's see, can I write? Actually, we're gonna use a different color today. I'm gonna use, let's see, do we like red? I like red. Let's see, should we use smaller? Let me see here. That should be fine. Rules. Now, number one, we have, well, I said plus 1 minute because I'm on phone reasons, phone minute, I say. Then number two, I say minus 1 minute. I have an additional minute, but then I have less time because actually when I'm bubbling it in, when you actually bubble on the test, it takes much more time than instead of just circling your answer. So now the net time is 0 plus 1 minus 1, that's 0. But another rule we're gonna add for this video is I'm gonna get additional 5 minutes on both sections. Actually, I'm gonna say plus 7 minutes if I need them. So plus 7 minutes for explaining, because sometimes I'm explaining too long to make sure the viewers understand what I'm doing. So we're gonna say plus 7 minutes for explaining. Actually, plus 5 and plus 7. Yeah, we'll say plus 5 and plus 7. No calc and calc. I have 25-minute timer in front of me. If I need, I'll add 5 more minutes if I'm running a little bit behind. And if I'm not, I'll just not use the minutes. I think we're ready to get started. I'm about to click the timer. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now calculate, okay. Line models the relationship between body weight and foot length for a group of infants. Based on the models, what is the predicted weight in kilograms of an infant with a foot length of... Okay, foot length of 9 centimeters. The predicted somewhere right here, that's like 7. It's between 6 and 8. So if it's 9 centimeters, it's definitely 7 kilograms. What is the solution? Okay, wait, we're skipping one. Okay. The line segment AC has a length of 120 and contains point B. If AB 5x plus 20 and BC 6x minus 10, which equation shows the relationship between the lengths of line segments AB, BC, and AC? Okay, well, that's easy. We know that AB plus BC equals AC, so 120. So 5x plus 20 plus 6x minus 10, so that's 11x plus 20 minus 10, that's plus 10. Equals 120. Oh, wait, we just have to select it. So that'll be this one. 5x plus 20, A to B, and then plus the BC, which is 6x minus 10, and we get the total length of A to C. Answer C. We don't need to do much more work than that. What is the solution? That's easy. If we know x is 4 and we know y is that, we plug x right here, we get y equals 3. So we get 4, 3. Because we know x is 4, we plug it 4 here, that's 1 plus 2, yeah. Pretty simple. Function defined 2x plus 6. What is the graph? Okay, this looks like a little easier section for some reason. We know y-intercept of 6. It looks like 2 intervals. This one can be it. This one can't be it. This one actually can't be it because it's negative slope. And this one makes no sense. Yeah, so it has to be this one. Hold on. Rise of 4 over run of 2. Yeah. Rise of 4 over run of 2. That's 2. Yeah. This is the answer, because it's 6 y-intercept and then a slope of 2. Negative slope makes no sense. Oh, wait, this literally makes no sense. Why is this so easy? There's literally one obvious answer because only one positive slope. Anyway, 5, the graph of quadratic function is F shown, which of following could be the graph of... You add 2 to every single y value, so it's going to go up 2. This could be 1. No. Okay, it's definitely A. Yeah, because you're adding for each x. Actually, wait. Yeah, whatever x, you're not adding specifically to x value, you're adding to whatever for x, let's say this is y, but now we're adding 2 to it. So now for every x, the y is actually higher, so it would be right here. So the new graph would be like this, which is similar to a. Q is defined by that, where x is an integer. What is the value of q6? Okay, that's easy. Just plug in 6. -1 to 6, that's literally 1, so q6 is equal to 5 times 1, which is 5. What is the solution to the given equation? -2, because these cancel out, you get x plus 2 equals 0, so x is equal to -2. Which makes sense in the context. If it was 4, that would be 0, 0. Well, 4 could also be the answer, technically. That's 0 over 0, which is... Okay, let's see. Crap, I forgot how to do these. Okay, if you plug in 4, you get 0 over 0 times 6, which is 0, technically. But, or you could cross these out, and then you get x plus 2 equals 0, in which case x is equal to -2, in which case it would be 0 over, okay, 0 over -6, which is 0, because -6 times 0 is 0. Okay, I'll go with -2 because those cancel out, instead of going with 4. It's kind of a tricky one. What is an equation of the graph above? Okay, that's kind of a tough one. We can do plug and check for this one. When x is 6, y is 4. This could be it. This can be it. What is this? No, this can be it. And this, what is this? -2 squared, negative. This could be it. Now, the two zeros are 4 and 8. So if you plug in 4, you do not get 0 for y. So this is not it. If you plug in 4 here, it's 2, negative. This one could be, that's our last option, but we could test it. 8 minus 6 is 2, 2 squared is 4, -4 plus 4 is 0. 4 minus 6 is -2, 2 squared, that's 4, -4 plus 4 is 0. So C is our option. Shown above, triangle ABC similar to triangle ADE, such that B corresponds to D and C corresponds to E. Okay, that makes sense. Measure of angle ABC is 60. Okay. What is the measure of ADE? Oh, bruh. We can see their common angles right here, if they're similar. Because, yeah, it also has to be 60. ADE will also be 60 if they're similar triangles. Yeah, okay. Graph models the relationship between area of rainforest and square miles and the predicted number of flowering plant species be found in that area. What equation represents this relationship? Well, let's see. We could do rise over run. Let's take this point and then this point. Let's say 15k over 40. That's 15. I'm gonna do the old method. Let's say 0, 0. We'll say 3. 120, 30, 0, say 7, 280, 25, 375. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's the slope. Moving on, P equals 2 over n plus 3. The given equation relates to number P and when it is not equal to 0, n is not equal to 0, and P is greater than 3, which correctly expresses n in terms of P. Okay, well, that's easy. P minus 3 equals 2 over n. 1 over P minus 3 equals n over 2. Multiply both sides by 2. 2 over P minus 3 equals n. It's simple algebra, it's not that bad. Looks like this is our answer. And P is greater than 3. Yeah, it has to be, because otherwise, if it's not, then that's a problem. Because if it's like, if it's 3, then the denominator is 0, and we have the same issue as n being a 0 right here. Okay. P is a constant. The system has no solutions. Where's the value of P? It has to be 3. In order for these two to have no solutions, they have to be parallel lines. They have different y-intercepts, so they have to have the same slope to never have the same Yeah, they have to be parallel with no solutions. So the answer is 3. Right? Let me double check. Yeah. Which following expression is equal to the given? Okay. So that gives us square root of x times square root of x is x plus okay, times square root, okay, times plus square root of xy. Okay, well, there we go. That's probably the answer. I mean, it makes sense. Because if you could distribute it, and then when you multiply, you distribute it. The x squared, square root of x times square root of x is x, and then square root of x times square root of y is just both of them go under the root, so that makes sense in the context. Okay, let's move on. Oh, okay, we're right here. Joey was asked to memorize a list of 200 vocabulary words, and he was assessed on his memorization of the words. And over 3 days, on day 1, he remembered all 200 words. On each of the next 2 days, Joey remembered 10% fewer words than he did the preceding day. How many words did Joey remember on day 3? Okay. On each of the next 2 days, Joey remembered 10% fewer words than he did the preceding day. 10%. Okay, so on day 2, he remembered 90% of those words. So 0.9 of 200 equals what he remembered on day 2. If that's the case, say 90 over 100 times 200. So yeah, he remembered 180 words on the second day. Okay, that doesn't look okay. How many words did Joey remember on the day 3? So now we have to take those 180 words, and we have to multiply that by 90 over 100, because now he remembers 10% fewer of that. So if you multiply, okay, if you divide, you get 1.8. Actually, let me rewrite this. 9 over 10, that's easier to work with. If you divide, that's basically 18 times 9, which is 90, 72, 162. I think that's the answer. Joey remembered 10% fewer words than he did the preceding day. Okay, we gotta move on. Okay, and the actual applying the graph of the equation is like circle what is the length of the radius of, oh crap. Oh no. This might be GG's. Okay. We'll make it work. I forgot how circles work. Minus 4y. Oh, I remember now, okay. Negative 32. And then we have to set it, okay. Divided by 2 squared. So what is that? That's negative 64. So x squared minus 8 squared. That's what will give us. And then plus, and then divided by 2 squared. That's negative 4 divided by 2, negative 2 squared. Okay. So y, no, not, okay, minus 2 squared. And then we have to add both values, so we'll do it. Okay. Plus 64 plus 4. So 64 plus 4, that's 68. 68 negative 32 plus 68 gives us, what does that give us? Like 36. Square root, that's our radius. Oh, we're entering. Oh, I forgot how little questions there are here. What is the positive value of x that satisfies the given equation? Okay. Well, it can be negative, so let's do positive. Just divide both sides by 2. You get x is equal to 30. Oh my god. 32 is equal to x, right? Because 32 times 2 is 64, and absolute value is just redundant here, so x equals 32. The equation of line k is y equals that. What is the slope of the line that is parallel to line k in the xy plane? The equation of line k is that. What is the slope of a line that is parallel? Easy. Literally same slope, it's just the y-intercept that's going to differ. We already discussed that above. The equation of line k is that. What is the slope of the line that is parallel to line k in the xy? Parallel. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be the same slope. We know that for a fact. What is the value of 3p? Easy, guys. Come on. Like, this test actually looks much easier than the other one I did. Than the other one I messed up on. Unless I got any questions above wrong, which were kind of logic. So I do suggest to look out for those. Because sometimes they do tend to be tricky. We know p is equal to 9. We do 3p. So our answer is 27. Minus 4, 6 times 3, 18. 18 divided by 2, yeah. 9 times 3, okay, 27 is 27. Oh crap, in a given expression is rewritten in the form a, b, c, d, e. What is the... Oh, that's so easy, you just distribute, okay. 3x to the 5th. Let's distribute, okay, we distribute this one here, now we distribute this one here. Plus x to the 4th. Now let's distribute this one here and this one here. So that's negative 18x to the cubed because x, and then negative 6x times x, that's negative 6x squared. And then we're dealing with 5 here and 5 there. It's plus 15x squared and plus 5x. Okay, now we have to combine everything. Looks like we only have 1x to the 4th. Minus 18x and minus 18x cubed minus 6x. Okay, that gives us plus 9x squared because this one, and plus 5x. We're looking for d. The value of d seems to be 9. I don't think I messed up anywhere. 3x to the 5th, x to the 4th, negative 18x to the 3rd, negative 6x squared, 15x squared, and then 5x, yeah. You add them all up, we're dealing with x squared ones. Seems to be negative, yeah, it seems to be 9 is our answer. Oh, wow. Figure shows the mast of a boat that is installed. Oh, that's our last question, isn't it? That's good. Figure shows the mast of a boat that is installed perpendicular to the deck of the boat. The mast is secured by a rope that is anchored to the deck. The rope measures 17, okay, that's the rope, and makes an angle x with the mast. The point where the rope is attached to the mast is 15 feet above the deck. What is the value of tangent? Oh, okay, well, that's not hard. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. This is opposite, this is adjacent. So our value, we could just leave it as a fraction. It'll be that over that. So what we have to do is find that side. We could use the Pythagorean theorem. 17 squared equals 15 squared plus something squared. That squared, well, let's see. 17 squared. What is that, like 289? I think you need to know these, but we could quickly solve it. Like, what is it? 170 times 17 times 7, that's like 49, 7, 119. Yeah, it gives you the same answer, 289. So 289 equals 225. That's the square, that's 15 squared, plus x squared. I think that gives you 64 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 64 equals x squared. Your x or opposite side is equal to 8. A negative value would not make sense in this context. And so the tangent is opposite over adjacent. So tan of x is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is 8 over 15. Yeah, I think we've finished. We have 8 minutes left, which is surprising. We could go back and check our answers. I'm going to check my answers once, and then I'm going to end it earlier, this section, I think. Relationship, predicted weight of an infant with a foot length of 9 centimeters. Yeah, 7 makes sense. Solution to this one is, oh yeah, that's definitely just 4/3. Oh, I forgot this one. A, B, B, C, you add both of them up. 11x, yeah. You don't actually have to do actual math, you just the setup. Yep. A rise of 2 over 1. Okay, a rise of 4 over 2, same thing, plus 6, okay. I don't know why these are so easy. Graph of the quadratic function f is shown where y equals fx, which of following could be the graph of y equals fx plus 2. You just add 2 to it and you raise it up. It can't be that bad. For every x value. So, okay. Y is equal to that. But if you add 2 to the final value, then you're raising the y value up by 2 for any given x. So, of course, it's going to be that one. We have 7 minutes left. Function q is defined that where x is an integer. If you plug in 6, you get -1 to the 6, which is basically 1, and then you get 5. What is the value of the given? What is the solution? Okay, this is a tough one again. It should be -2. I don't see it being anything else. Zero divided by 0 is 0, I think. But 0 divided by a number is more likely to be 0, I think. So a -2 would make more sense in the context. If we were to speak graphically, there would be a hole in this location when x equals 4. So that's not really the solution, is it? Okay, we're going to assume it's -2. What is the equation? Okay, that makes sense. +4 when this is 6. When this is 8. Yes. When this is 4. Yes. Okay. ADE is the same as ABC because they're similar triangles. And those angles don't really change now, do they? Okay. You could also think of these as 2 parallel lines. That's one way to know that there's 16 ADE. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Let's quickly go through this. Rise, okay. 15,000 divided by 40. Let's check our work. 3, 120, 30, 300, and that's 7, 280, 280, 20, 20, yeah, that makes sense. So for n, -3, reverse 1 over p minus 3 times 2. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if they have no solutions, they have to be parallel. Different y-intercepts. 3 makes sense. Okay, x plus root x, y. Okay, that makes sense. Joey was asked to memorize, okay, and I want you to remember doing it, Joey remember 10% fewer than he did the preceding day. See, the preceding day is a keyword. That means we have to do 90% of whatever we got for day 2, which makes sense. 9, 10, 18, 72, 90, yeah, that makes 162. Okay, this one, divided by 2 plus 64, y squared minus 4, that's -2, 4, 64 plus 4, 68, and then 68, that gives you 36, you take the square root, that gives you 6. 32, 7, minus 4 times 3, that's 18, divided by 2, it's 9. But then you have to multiply it by 3, okay, 27. You distribute, you get that D is 9. We have 3 minutes remaining, okay, 9. 3x to the 5th, x to the 4th, -18x to the squared, -18x to the cubed, -6x squared, plus 15x squared plus 5x. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you do this one. 225 plus 64 gives you 289. 64, which is 8. So tangent of x is opposite over adjacent. So that's 8 over 15. Yeah, I think we're done. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. See, it's not that bad to finish this section. It just takes time. It doesn't even take that much time. These questions can sometimes be easy. Last test was kind of rigged based on the logic questions, and yeah. Okay. You gotta stop the timer now. We had like 2 minutes left, so you could do whatever you want with that time on the test, like check your answers once more, bubble in properly, etc., etc. I'm gonna reset the timer, set it to 55 minutes and 55 minutes now. Okay, I think we're ready. Get our calculator now. I have it on my side. You can hopefully hear it. We're definitely getting that 800 today. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Function defined by that, what is the value? Okay, just plug it in. We can do that. 17 times 8, that's 136 plus 13. 149 is their answer. Shaded region shown represents all solutions to an inequality. Which order pairs a solution to this inequality? Oh, that's easy. 5, 0, 5, 0. That could be 1. Oh, 5. Not really. It's outside the region. Negative 5, 0. No, that makes no sense. 0, negative 5. Yeah, no, it's gonna be the 5, 0 because it's right here in the shaded region. Leonardo da Vinci's rectangular painting Mona Lisa measures 21 inches, 30 inches long. An artist is creating a larger scale replica of the painting. Equation A equals negative 21x. 30x gives the area of the replica in square inches. Which of the following is best interpretation of x in this context? The width of the replica is x inches. The length of the replica is x inches greater. Of each side of the replica is x times as great as the measure of the corresponding. The area of the replica is x times as great as the area. I believe it's measure of each. I believe this one because it's proportional. So the measure of each side of replica is like x times as great as the measure of the corresponding side. So let's say 21x. We're increasing. Let's say we want to make it twice as large. 21 times 2, and then we'll do 30 times 2, and then we would multiply those two to find the area, and the new area. So yeah, the measure of each side of the replica is x times as great. Area of the replica is x times as great as the area of the original. That wouldn't be true. It'd be x squared times as great, I think. Because we're not just changing one side, we're changing both sides. Triangle ABCCA is extended to point D. I see that. What is the value of, okay, easy. 90 degrees, 40 degrees. We know it adds up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 90 minus 40. We know this is 50 degrees. 50 degrees. We know it adds, this whole thing is 180 degrees because it's a straight line. 180 minus 50 gives us our value of y, which is 130. Dakota and Alex work as babysitters for each babysitting job. Dakota charges $8.10 per hour plus a flat fee of $5 for travel expenses. Alex charges $8 per hour plus an additional fee of $4 per child. 8 per hour plus an additional. Okay. Dakota and Alex have different babysitting jobs where each will be babysitting 4 children for the same amount of time. Have different babysitting jobs where each will be babysitting 4 children per hour. Okay. Per child, there's a difference. One is per hour, the other one is per child. Oh, both are per hour, but one has a y-intercept, the other one has another per child. If they charge the same total amount in dollars for the respective jobs, how many hours will each spend babysitting? Okay, that's easy, I think. We'll work with Dakota on the left side. 10x, x is hours, plus a flat fee of 5 is equal to the same as Alex earns, which is 8 per hour, plus $4 per child. $4 per child. That means 4. Because you charge $4 for each child, but there are 4 children. In order for this to be true, 10x plus 5 equals 8x plus 16. Oops. Minus 5 minus 5 minus 8x minus 8x. 2x equals 11. Now that gives us 4.5, doesn't it? Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, we got 5.5. Which makes sense in the context. If they earn the same, if they charge the same total amount in dollars, 5.5 times 10 equals plus flat fee of 5. That gives us $60. Dakota, Alex charges 8 per hour plus additional 4 per child. There are 4 children she's working at. That's 16. 8 per hour. If we're doing 5.5 hours, that's 44 plus 16. It gives us 60 as well. Oh yeah, this one's also referring to it. Which graph shows the relationship between the time and hours that Dakota spends babysitting and the amount in dollars Dakota charges for each babysitting job? Y-intercept has to be for Dakota 5. No. This one? No. Wait. I looked at the wrong one. That could be it. Could be it. Can't be it. That's 10. He charges 5. So let's see. And the intercept is 10. Okay. Rise over run. We're rising here by from 5 to 15 over 1. That is a slope of 10, which matches that. Here, we're rising by from 5 to 20. That's 15 over 1. 15 hours per hour makes no sense in this context. Booyah. Has slope of -3 and x-intercept, yada yada. What is the y-intercept of line? I'm gonna do point slope actually. Y equals -3 x minus 9 over 2. So we could distribute that actually. Plus, what is this? 27 over 2? What is the y-intercept? So when x is 0, the y-intercept is 27 over 2. When x is 0. There we go. Oh my god, another stuff. Refer to the following information. The table shows the approximate land areas in thousands of acres of 4 national parks in West. Okay. What is the range of land areas in thousands of acres of the 4 parks in the table? The range, you just take the biggest and you subtract it by the smallest. 2.2 minus 3.7. We get 72.2 minus 3.7, 68.5. See, let me recircle that. A new data set with 3 values is formed by removing the data for New River Gorge National River. New River Gorge National River. Okay, where's that? You're gone. What is the mean area of the new data set compared to the mean of the original? Okay, nope, you're back. I need to find out what your mean is. How does the mean area of the new data set compare to the mean area? Okay, well, first let's find the original data. We'll take all those. 4.3 plus 11.6 plus 3.7 plus 72.2. That's a big number, so it's going to have a big influence here. The original data set is 22, let me zoom in here, 0.95. With the new data set, we get, for your moving, okay, let's not worry about that. 4.3 plus 11.6 plus 0.7 divided by 3, we get 6.53 approximate. The mean area of the new data set is larger. Oh no. Mean area of the new data set is smaller. Yes. Mean area of the new data is no, it's not the same. There is not enough. No, yes, there is. Yeah, because that's such a big number, it will like drastically change the mean, because the mean chases the tail. The mean chases the tail. People might get the reference. The mass y in grams of Juno could be a fish X days after hatching can be modeled by the equation yada yada. Which graph represents this relationship? Shoot, well, we're starting with 60 here. The mass y in grams of Juno X days after hatching. Okay, well, we start with 60 and we'll just plug it in. Let's not try too hard. Plus 5.6. Y is equal to 5.6 times 60 minus 324, 12. 12. That's the y-intercept. No. We're starting at 60. Don't be fooled. We actually don't know what it's like. See, it says x is this, so we're only looking at the range of that. Plus, the slope is positive. This makes no sense whatsoever. This also makes no sense. Why are these so easy? Unless I'm tripping. Watch me get like 7 wrong or whatever. Which graph represents this relationship? That should be it. X days after hatching. Grams. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, that's 10, 11. Scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables x and y. A line of best fit is also shown. For how many of the data points does the line of best fit predict a greater y value than the actual y value? Greater one value than, okay, well that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Because think about it, the predicted is much greater than what the actual is. It looks like we only have 4. Statistics application. Line K is defined by that. Line J is perpendicular. Perpendicular slope, you take the negative reciprocal. Right here. The negative reciprocal of the slope, guys. A negative reciprocal is you flip it over, and you put a negative on it. Or if this was negative 2, negative reciprocal would be 1 over 2. 2015, certain country had an adult population of 250 million people, of which 160 were internet users, 90 were not. We used the internet. 52.8 million people had access to or more social media websites. So the adult population of this country was 77 of the total population, which the following was the approximate total population of this country. Okay. So let's see. Population times 0.77, so 77% of the total population was the adult population. 250 mil. So we divided. Let's see. 250,000. Let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got like 324 mil. Close enough. Nope, I'm missing one question. What fraction of the adult internet users in this country? What fraction of the adult internet users had access to or more social media websites? We're off. So the denominator is going to be the adult internet users, in which case it's 160 mil. And access to or more social media websites, that's of the adult population that use the internet. What fraction of the adult internet users in this country had access to or more social? Okay, so it's 52.8%, but I guess they're looking. Wait, you could literally just circle this. It's 52.8%. That's what it becomes. Yeah, you don't even need to do the math. It's just it tells you in the problem. That many of the internet users of the adult population that use the internet, 52% million people access to or more. So of the people that use the internet, 53% actually access to or more social sites, in which case that matches the description. Yay, we like this. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay. I think I'm doing good on this one compared to the last one, so I got good hopes. I hope I'm not gonna throw. Let's subtract 9x from both sides. And let's subtract 90 from both sides. And we have a calculator. Minus 90. So 81 plus 25 for 106 minus 90 is 16. Plus 9. 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. Oh god. Really wordy one. A biologist selected a sample of adult female carnate blue butterflies at random from local population. The mean flowering length of the butterflies 1.5 centimeters. Margin of error associated with this estimate of the population mean is 1 centimeter. Associated with this estimate for the population mean estimate is 1 centimeter. So plus or minus 1 centimeter. 1.5 minus plus or minus 1. A biologist wants an estimate that has a smaller margin of error associated with it, and it can be generalized to the entire local population. Which of the following should be changes to the study? Oh god, statistics. This one's a tough one, y'all. Using a different tool to measure the... No, this is literally not gonna do anything. Using a different tool is not gonna change anything. We're dealing with mathematics here. Measuring the butterflies at 2 different times of the day and comparing the results. No. Selecting and measuring only the butterflies that look the smallest. No, that's just bias. Selecting and measuring a larger random. This is keyword. Larger random. Let's say we have 5 people. And we sample them. Now, and we get some number, mean, let's say, okay. Let's say we survey 10 people. And we get, what is the mean number of APs you take? And they say, and then, I don't know, we'll say 3 is the answer. But the margin of error is plus or minus like 3. Because like, let's say there are outliers. Like this guy takes 20 and then this guy takes none. So they really skew the results. But let's say we take like 1,000 people. And their mean becomes like, oh, I don't know, like 6. The margin of error will be reduced. I don't remember the specific formula in terms of AP statistics. But if you just think about it this way, we're dealing with more people. So outliers are not going to have much effect, 0, and let's say 20, when there's so many people concentrated in this to make up like 90% of the sample. So the margin of error will not really skew too much away from what the actual mean is. So this number would be like that. Hope that makes sense. Watch me be wrong, that would be so funny. Ratio of the diameter of a circle to its circumference is 1 to pi. If the diameter of the circle is multiplied by 3, how will the circumference of the circle change? Okay. C equals 2. Okay. 2 pi r. Yeah, that makes sense. If this is 1, then it is 1 to pi, because 1 times pi is pi, and that's what the circumference become. However, if the diameter of the circle is multiplied by 3, how will the circumference of the circle change? Okay, actually, let's say this is 1, right? We multiply this side by 3, we multiply this side by 3, 3c, 3 pi. It will be multiplied by 3. Because at the end of the day, all we're doing is multiplying it by pi. The circumference will not be 3 pi. And no, we can't have another pi in there, because that would be pi squared, and we don't want to deal with that. Perimeter. Okay, well, that's not that bad. There's no way they will make... Okay, guys, I'm going to do it all in the calculator. 5 plus 9 plus... Oh, God. What is this? This 2.5, isn't it? So that means this like 5.5. No, that means this is 4.5. Plus 4.5 plus 2. These two. Plus 7 plus 2 plus 2.5. Plus 2.5 plus 8 plus 2.5 plus we're missing this one and this one. Now, for the sake of generalization, we could assume that these two are equal. If this is 8 and this whole thing is 9, then these are 0.5. And they add up to be 1. I got 46. We could recheck quickly. 9 plus 5 plus 2.5. Hold on, let me try again. 5 plus 9 plus 4.5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 8 plus 2.5 plus... Yeah, it gives us 45, so the rest will just add up to 1. It's kind of useless. 46. Yeah, that's 18. Frequencies of data values for 2. Okay. Which segment best compares the mean A and standard deviation B of data set P with the mean C and standard deviation D of the data set Q? I guess let's find the means, shall we? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6. Oh my god. Plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9. There's an easier way to do this, by the way. How many? 1, 2, 4, 7, 13, 18, 22, 25, 28, 30. 30. 150 divided by 30 is our mean. We have 5 for this one. Now for that one, 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6, 7 plus 1 plus 1, plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, plus 9s. Okay, I do not recommend doing it the method I'm doing it right now. But actually I do. Because if you want to do it otherwise, you would have to know some statistics. Plus 12, plus 12, plus 12, plus 13. 270. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 7, 13, 18, 22, 25, 20, 30. Okay, so this one is 270 divided by 30. So the mean of this one is 9. So, okay. Mean. Okay. And the mean standard data Q. Okay, so, okay. Mean C, mean A. So C's have to be greater than A. Okay, now we have these two. Now, in terms of standard deviation, you can see that the values kind of align in terms of frequencies. However, I feel like they'll be the same, wouldn't they? If these frequencies align, and if these numbers are all increasing by a margin of 1 with a difference of 9, then the standard deviation would have to equal. It wouldn't make sense for one to be greater than the other. Line T's tangent. Okay, what question are we on? We might be running short on time. Circle shown has center negative 1, 1. Line T is tangent to a circle at point 4 to negative 3, which the following point also lies on the line T. There's no way. Damn, okay. Do we need to... I have to use unit circle for this, don't I? The slope of 1, it will be a slope of 1. It's 45 degree. We're gonna have to assume, because it looks like it's like right there. Anyway, it's a slope of 1. If that's the case, then rise of 1. This makes no sense. 3, 6. What? 0, 5 over 4. I crossed out all the answers. Okay, this one makes no sense. That means it's like somewhere right here. 3, 6 means it's like somewhere right here. That makes no sense. These two, okay. 8, 2. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could. No, I'm not gonna go through all that. 8, 2. 8, 2 will be somewhere like right here. Maybe a bit higher. 9, 1 will be somewhere like here. I feel like 8, 2 has greater potential. I have to find the slope, but I don't want to do all that. So I'm gonna go with 8, 2. We're gonna come back to this one and make it if we have extra time. The solution to a given equation is what is the value of y? Okay, we just add them. Y equals 15. Because 15 and then x would be the same. Right here will be 3. Right here will be 3. Right? Hold on. But that makes no sense. Wait. I don't think I'm working this the right way. Oh my god, I almost threw. You have to approach it differently. You can't just add it. It will be 2y equals 15. You divide by 2. If you add them. Oh my god, but that's the value of x. So the value of y is 7.5. What am I doing? 1/2. That'll be like 3 over 2. Yeah. God, what am I doing? Researcher estimates that there is a population of 618 gray wolves in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which covers an area approximately miles, which will following is the closest to estimated population density in gray wolves per square mile. 16452 divided by how many wolves there are. Oh wait, no. Probably 618 divided by 16452. Because there's a lot of area the wolves could be spread out across, so yeah, I think it's this one. Per square mile. There's not going to be that many if there's so many square miles to be covered by these wolves. Wolf, okay. Exactly how many? Yo, I could graph this. That's the crazy part. You click y equals and you can just graph it. How many x-intercepts does this have? I would say 3, based on my first thought. But we could check it quickly. Zoom. Okay, hold on. This is not working. Zoom box. Trace. Calc. Intercept. Value. Zeros. Shoot. Hold on. But if it's 0... Graph. Zoom out. Shouldn't x equals 0 also give an x-intercept? Calculate value. Value x equals 0. But the graph doesn't go here. That's the crazy part. So is the answer 2? Oh god, I'm running short on time. I think it's 2, because that's what my graph is saying. Oh lord. The seeds from the second package were planted in the soil that did not have the supplement added. Or should the experiment be changed to allow the research to conclude whether the supplement has an effect? Effectiveness of a mineral supplement in the soil on the growth. From 2 packages. How should the research experiment be changed to allow the researcher to conclude whether the supplement has an effect on the plant growth? Now that would include more variables. Half of the seeds from each package should be randomly assigned to each soil type. I believe cause and effect has to be random assignment. No, that doesn't do anything. Nor does this. Yeah, I believe random assignment is the way. What is the mass of the acid in grams in this orchid sample? Okay, well, we just did 0.07%. It's not going to be this. Don't be tricked off. Nor is this. You don't multiply by 0.07. You multiply by 0.0007. Right? Hold on. 7% is 0.07. 0.7% is 0.0. Wait. So 7% is equal to 0.07. So that is basically moving this to more. So 12. Our answer is 0.0084. China can be modeled by a fair where T represents the number of years after 1990 that which of the following questions best models the population in millions of Suzhou, where T represents the number of years after. Population in millions of Zhou, China can be modeled by function PT that where T represents the number of years after 1990. Which following equations best models the population in Zhou after 1995. No, it can't be this. So okay. So 1.1 has to be equal to oh, this makes sense, one of these. It would probably be this one, because if it's on the 1995, then it's 0 but in 5, and every year after it's just more multiplication by it. So in 1986 it's 5 plus 1, and then etc, etc. Two distinct solutions. Let's see. See, if C is 6, then no. If it's 36, frick. You could write x plus square root of 6 squared. No, you can't write that. 3. So if it's 9, then we have only one answer. I believe this sometimes tells you how many solutions there are. B squared 36 minus 4c. If c is 6, if c is 9, there's only one solution. If c is 6, there's two solutions. Yeah, I think. If c is greater than 9, there's no solutions. You can take square root of a negative. If c is less than 9, but like it could be 6. I guess this one makes sense. Back to graphing we go. I'm gonna actually miss. We're not winning this. That gives you two solutions. Like 6 would give you two distinct solutions. So it doesn't necessarily have to equal to 6, but like, oh god, we have 16 minutes left. I'm going with D. Why? Because square root and, yeah, A squared. Negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC. Minus 4AC. C cannot be 9, C cannot be greater than 9, that gives you negative or 1. But C equals 6 will give you two solutions. But so would C less than 9. Two distinct real solutions. Yeah, I'm going with D. Oh my god. Oh my god, most appropriate linear model? No, y-intercepts don't make sense. Rise of 0.1. Okay, rise of 10 over 0.1. 100? Yeah, close enough. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? A piece of paper is cut 2 times. Of the same shape and size. Resulting in 3. Okay. Then the 3 smaller pieces are stacked and cut 2 times to form 9. Even smaller. Number of pieces. When there are 2 cuts, it's 3. When there are 4 cuts, it's 9. When there are 6 cuts, yeah, I think this is the one. When there are no cuts, it's 1 piece of paper. When c equals 0, it's 1. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, okay. 1 acre per decade. In square kilometers. In 1 square mile. 1 acre per decade. Oh shoot, we're running out of time, guys. We might not finish. An acre per decade. Okay, let's see. Acre. 1 square mile. 640 acres. 1 mile. Shoot. 1 mile, and then 1 mile is simple dimensional analysis. Uh-oh. My computer just restarted. I can't see the time. Okay, I'm gonna assume. Okay. I think I can see time. Okay. 1 acre. 1 divided by 640. Divided by 0.62. This is our answer. 1 acre per decade equals 1 mile, 640 acres, and then that many miles in kilometers, so per decade, that's okay. Counted the number of paddle boats on the lake each hour beginning at 8 a.m. How many paddle boats were counted on the lake at 2 p.m.? Number of paddle boats counted at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 7. It's 7. Company spent a total on digital print ads. The ratio of the money spent on digital ads to the money spent on print ads was 1 to 3. How much money in dollars did the company spend on digital ads? Oh, okay, so 9,000. Okay. Digital ads. 2. Print ads. 1, 2, 3. How much money in dollars? Yeah. So x plus 3y. Okay, x plus 3x. Whatever spent on that, they spent 3 times as much. Okay, so 4x equals divided by 4, x equals 2250. Okay, what is the solution? Okay, a solution to a given equation is what is the value of k? Crap. What two numbers multiply to -1? I. Right? Wait, negative I, it'll be positive I. Ix plus Ix. 2I? No. Shoot. What numbers multiply to -1? -1. Crap, -1. 2. Let's skip this one. Function C gives temperature in degrees Celsius that corresponds to temperature of x degrees Fahrenheit. If temperature increased by 19, how much did the temperature increase by degrees Celsius? Disregard. Okay. Oh, so we have to do 0. Oh my god. Okay. We'll plug in 0 and then we'll plug in 19.8. 19.8. Okay. Shoot. Okay, -32 times 5 divided by 9. That's negative. Right. And then if we plug in 19.8 times 5 divided by 9, we get. So, how much did the temperature increase? If it increased by that much, that minus that. It increased by 11. Okay, we'll come back to that one later. Figure showing two rectangles of point within the figure selected random. What is the probability that the point is within the shaded region? Crap. Okay, well that's 15. Let's shoot. What is that? 7 times 35. 15 minus 35. 35 minus 15. 20. So the 20. That's how much, and then 15 of that is that. 20. Okay, so it says a decimal fraction, not as a percent. Okay, so 3/4. What is the probability that the point is within the shaded region? Oh wait, 20 out of total. 20, because that's the shaded. Okay, 35 minus 15, 20. 20 out of the total area, 35. I don't know if I have to simplify. Let me quickly. 22. 4/7. How much time do we have? Okay, I think we have 10 more minutes. Or not. 20, maybe less. Q is a constant. The equation has no solutions. What is the value? Okay. It has to be 0. So it has to be. Wait, they have to plus 24qx. It has to be 9x. 9x. 9/24. Right? Yeah, I think. Value of r is 20 out of 20 times the value of t, where t with value of t is 1% greater than the value of r. T. Okay, 21. 5%. I think 5% is the correct answer. 21. Yeah. The numbers in B are each greater than 0, and 4 times the square root of A is equal to. If A is 2/3, what is the value of x as AX is equal to B? What? What does this mean? Okay, 1/2. Okay, shoot. Okay, let's do the square root of that times 4 divided by 9. Okay. 2/3 raised to something is giving us 0.04779. Hold on, log base. Log base 0.666 0.047787637 7.5. I don't know how much time I have left, but I believe I have four more minutes left. What is the value of k? What is the value of k? Okay. Okay. That's the answer. Let's simplify this. Plus 1 minus 2 minus 1. K. Oh, I could have just used the quadratic formula. Okay. Plus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Right? It's K2? Has to be. Let's see. 2, 2, 4. Wait, what? Oh. Square root of 2 minus 1 times square root of 2 minus 1. Oh. That. Yeah, that gives us the answer. Yeah. K equals 2. I think we're done. We have a little bit more time. I have to check if I can pull up my timer, although I don't think it's still there. I think that's where we say GG's. Yeah, fudge, my timer's gone. I'm gonna assume I have 1 more minute. I think we got much better than last time, but I don't think we got 800. I really hope we did, but I spent a little bit too much time explaining. Again, on the real exam, I feel like if you follow my guide just by doing these problems really quickly and not overthinking them, just like don't overthink them. You can check your answers later. Whatever you think is right is probably right. We're gonna check our answers now. So I'm just gonna leave my pen out. Yeah, okay, we're gonna assume we're done. I don't know how much time we have left, but probably not enough. Let's go check our answers. Yo, is this the 800, guys? Is this 800? Is this the 800 to get some viewers in and subscribe? Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm getting kind of tired here. But I did finish it. Alright, let's check our answers. Boy, I don't want this teams. Move. Oh, okay. For a second, I already thought I got something wrong. B, D, B. Okay. Oh, we got that one wrong. Right, that's good. C, D, B. C, D, B. Okay, got everything correct on the no calculator one. This is a tough one right here. Let's get started. What? 14's B? Wait, what? Did I actually throw the easiest questions on here? I actually want to see why it's B. What fraction of the adult internet users in this country had access to or more social media websites? Not percent, it says million people. God dang it. We're supposed to be 52.8 out of 160. I don't know why I thought it was percentage. Yeah, that gives you 33%. Man, I threw the easiest question on here. Moving on. What? This is B? I said C is greater than A and then I selected. Oh my. I said this, but then I circled the dumbest answer. Man, we already missed 2 questions. That's bad. That is horrible. We did not get an 800. That's what I know. Yeah, that's good. That's also good. Oh my god, it has 3 solutions. Yo, we're throwing. Yeah, you know what? SAT is not my thing, is what I'm getting from this. How is 30D? What? Okay. 640 acres in 1 mile. Rate 1 acre per decade. Increasing in square kilometers. Hmm. 640. Now 1 acre. 640 acres per mile. Divided by 640. 0.62. But we don't. I don't think we divided by 0.62. I think we divided by that squared. And we get our answer of this. God dang it. Because it's squared. Squared kilometers, not just kilometers. Bro, how many am I missing? Wait, I stopped counting, didn't I? Fudge. Hold on, let me go back up. That's 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. We already missed 4. I guess you could divide it by... I mean, it's the same thing, right? They're not going to take off points if I didn't simplify it. I'm going to count that as right. Okay. I think we missed 4 questions in total. I could have stopped throwing in the math section. I still believe we got a higher grade than last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one has 3 solutions. That's a 0. My calculator didn't catch that for some reason. And this I just messed up because I overlooked it. This I messed up. Yeah, okay, I see what I did wrong. Getting 4 wrong on both collectively gives us 780. It's not bad. Hey, we'll take it. It's not an 800. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, catch you on the next video.